How do you get that elusive first date? Next on Sales Talk with Joe. Whether you've been in sales for years, are just starting your career, or are even just considering a career in sales, Sales Talk with Joe can help you achieve greater success. If you clicked on this video hoping for dating advice because of the opening, I'm sorry. I'm not your guy for dating advice. Getting a prospect to agree to start talking and eventually meet with you as a salesperson can be tougher than getting a first date. Finding prospects that become revenue-generating customers is a fundamental part of any successful salesperson's job. This involves prospecting, the act of locating and securing an appointment with potential customers. There are many ways to locate prospects. Associations from the industry that you're in will have pools of prospect lists that you can access. Other salespeople in your industry that don't compete with you can offer suggestions. Sometimes prospects inquire directly with your employer or companies. Let's assume you find a prospect and are now ready to contact them. You use email, phone, professional networking platforms. You might even visit their location and hoping to get an appointment with them. You utilize everything you can think of to get an opportunity to present. It's not unusual for a prospect you've reached out to multiple times to not respond. Other prospects may initially respond, but then they go dark. How do you get them to engage and stay engaged with you? Well, the answer to that question is by putting yourself in the prospect's position. They are literally bombarded with requests for meeting from sales representatives. If they accepted every one of them, they'd spend their entire day meeting with salespeople. If they don't perceive a real value in meeting with you, why would they bother to? Prospecting is neither easy or fun. Maybe that's why so many salespeople are just frankly bad at it and don't like to do it. Yet it's one of the most critical things we do. Did you know that 50% of sales go to the first salesperson who contacts a prospect, according to InsideSales.com? Once you find a prospect, of course, it's important to begin the process to get the appointment. I recently read a statistic that confirms what I think anyone with any amount of time in sales experiences today. In 2007, it took an average of a little over 3 cold call attempts to get someone to respond. Today, it takes an average of over 8. How do you get them to respond more quickly? If your answer is by telling them, hey, I've got the best product or service available, that's not going to get you any traction. Neither is, we recently did an upgrade to our products or services that you'll want to know about. The reason is because every competitor is telling that prospect the same thing. There's no differentiation of you versus them. Now, the temptation at this point is to start enumerating your products or services, features, and benefits over the phone. You think something like, surely these differences will motivate the prospect to schedule an appointment. Unfortunately, you'll find this usually doesn't work either. Products and services, features, and benefits are designed to meet needs and solve problems. If I, as the prospect, don't acknowledge that I have a problem or a need, or worse, don't believe you understand that problem, your solution has no value. Launching into products, features, and benefits as a salesperson and pitch too early just devalues them. Someone once told me we all listen to the same radio station, WIIFM, which stands for What's in It for Me. Prospects want to know why they should spend their precious time on you. If your answer is to pitch your product, they're definitely too busy for you. This is where the time you spent becoming a category and industry expert will pay off. And if you haven't done that yet, do it. Tell your prospect that you have some fresh new information about what's going on in your industry, or a trend you and your company are seeing, or maybe something you've seen or know of that other customers are doing or have done that has been very successful. Prospects are typically very receptive to acquiring information before they spend money. It helps them make the most highly informed buying decision. This approach changes the perception of who you are to the prospects. No longer are you just another salesperson wanting to pitch your product or service, but you've become a source of valuable information and you're concerned about their success. Even using these techniques, it can still be a tedious process to get a prospect to engage with you. It's important to remain diligent and persistent. Did you know that roughly half of sales go to people that follow up with customers, go to the first people that follow up with customers, and half of the salespeople never follow up with a prospect after they attempt to engage with them. Another 25% stop after the second attempt. Only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. According to the National Sales Executive Association, only 2% of customers purchase on the first contact, 3% on the second, 5% on the third, and 10% on the fourth. Over 80% of prospects take 5 to 12 contacts to commit to a sale. Now, the good news is 90% of your competitors give up way too soon. Prospecting is a critical component of sales success. There's never been a company or salesperson that didn't occasionally lose a customer. You have to have prospects in the pipeline to backfill your losses or grow your business. While prospecting is not the most fun part of sales, using the right techniques make it less tedious and more productive. More productive prospecting means more customer purchases and greater success for you and your company. I'm Joe Ferguson. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button, add a comment, share this video with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribe. If you have a product or service that you think would be a good match for my viewers and are interested in sponsoring these videos, please email me. My email address is in the description on this video. Thanks for watching, and be on the lookout for the next Sales Talk with Joe.